Look closely. The curtains of vines and tangle of trees hide a story, a tale of wealth and civic pride, of neglect and promise. A house that has intrigued a city for more than 80 years.
It's supposed to look like it's 500 years old.
Every brick, every board begins a new chapter.
On this little balcony, we have quatrefoils. If you're familiar with Romance languages, quatra is 4, and so you're looking at sort of like a 4-leaf clover element.
Around each corner, a new narrative.
One of the wonderful things about this house is that it looks like it evolved over time. It looks like it was built over several hundred years. And you see that here on the turn of the intersection of these two wings. You see the plaster parging and the half timbering on this portion of the house that extends off to the north. But then when you turn the corner here, you have sort of a different architectural language, a different scale. The first floor is much higher, and on the second floor, instead of being plaster parged, we have brick nogging that's been placed in sort of a V shape in between the half timbering on the second floor.
Built in 1929, the sprawling Hillside estate sits on the northwest side of historic Fisher Park. Julian Price, president of Jefferson Standard Life Insurance Company and Greensboro philanthropist, built the house for his family. Fast forward many years to new owners who got into a battle with the bank that lasted more than a decade. The house fell into neglect. Well, now a new family has taken over the property and hopes to turn it back into the gem it once was.
I think this house was built to impress, and it was built to entertain.
From the grand staircase in the vestibule, to the Tudor arches bridging wings, to the ornate ceiling crowning the living room, Hillside is a read you just can't put down.
Any old building in England is going to have sags and cracks, and they call it charm there, and they actually like it. So we're sort of now fine-tuning our American eyes to appreciate character and age and things like that. So the cracks, this would not be seen as a negative in my perspective. I think it makes it look more authentic. It looks like a true 500-year-old ceiling.
Every beautiful crack locked inside for years under a cover of nature. Until now that the yard is clear, you can finally see the grandeur that this house once was and will be again. So many people slow down as they drive by to take a better look at the house that neighbors joke all you need is a marching band and you'd have a parade.
The last time that was really opened on a grand scale to the public was in 1979 when it was a designer show house. And I happened to be about 12 years old and I came to that event. And so for me, this is an interesting touchstone. This house obviously inspired me at a very young age to be interested and intrigued with historic buildings. And so my greatest interest is that we might inspire the next generation of 11 and 12-year-olds that are here in our community today to understand, and it's an investment that we can make that they appreciate history 30 and 40 and 50 years into the future.
The new owners plan to open Hillside to the public for tours first in May during Preservation Greensboro's tour of historic homes and gardens, and later once renovations are complete. Over the next few months, we're going to show you more of the house, and you'll get to meet the family who plan to call it home. Look for updates on GTN and the City of Greensboro's YouTube channel.